Well, the largest bank in the country declared its Q2 numbers, and the numbers were quite heartening. State Bank of India has come out with its Q2 numbers, and the net interest income has gone up 10% plus, 10.65% to be precise, above the 30,000 crore mark. The operating profit too reflecting that, going to around 18,100, just below the 18,100 crore mark. Again, that number growing 10% as well when you look at it on a year-on-year basis. But what is really telling among all of these numbers is the way in which the gross NPAs and net NPAs, the asset quality has improved for the bank. Gross NPAs have improved by 42 basis points, down from 5.32% to 4.9%. And when you look at the net NPAs, they have gone down by 25 basis points, from 1.77% in Q1 to 1.52% in Q2. The NIMs appear to be stabilizing but growing well, from 2.92% to 3.24%. Again, strong growth there when you look at it on a quarter-on-quarter basis, and that reflects in the profit after tax. The highest ever profit after tax in a quarter for State Bank of India, coming in at around 7,626 crores, a growth of 67% year-on-year and 17.25% quarter-on-quarter. Really strong set of numbers. When we look at the ROA, which is also reflective of the profit, it was 0.38% in FY20, came to 0.48% in FY21, and now stands at 0.61% annualized already. So that is an extremely strong number coming in from State Bank of India. When you look at the balance sheet as well, a healthy growth in deposits, 10%, much above what we were expecting, coming in at 38 lakh crore plus, and advances too growing 6%, just below what we were expecting, 6.17% growth there, coming in at around 24 lakh 35,000 crores. Out of the entire set of advances, 24% was home loans, which grew extremely well. 11% growth clocked by home loans. When you look at the Casa grew around 11.75% on a year-on-year basis, and the Casa ratio has improved by 27 basis points, up to 46.24 when you look at the Casa. Overall, a strong set of numbers. The capital adequacy looks good as well at 13.35. When you adjust it for half year FY22 PAT, it comes to 13.96%. When we look at the management commentary, the management is expecting credit demand to go up in the country. Corporates are, what they believe is corporates are willing to participate in the credit demand going ahead. And the COVID restructured loans in terms of asset quality was only 1.2% of the loan book for State Bank of India. A continuous set of improving metrics for the bank, and it's looking quite good. Retail slippages, which were high in Q1, were pulled back in Q2. The chairman, Mr. Dinesh Khara, also talking about how retail slippages were pulled back in terms of what were the initiatives and how the bank has taken up further initiatives to track and make sure that retail slippages are lower. The Q1 pressure, what Mr. Khara says, the Q1 pressure has gone. Collection efficiency was at 95%. Collection calls have gone up multifold, and the corporate side, which has degrown, is expected to start recovering. There is a healthy pipeline on corporate, he says, and that and the visibility and the demand looks extremely clear. There is capacity augmentation which is already happening, and the corporate credit growth, he believes, is going to come back, and there is no major concern on asset quality as well. When you look at all of this holistically, a good set of numbers and looking good for the quarters ahead, State Bank of India.